North Korea, military parade shows off new ballistic missile. Sign up for now and never miss the top politics stories again. Subscribe. When you subscribe, we will use the information you provide to send you these newsletters. Sometimes they'll include recommendations for other related newsletters or services we offer. Our privacy notice explains more about how we use your data and your rights. You can unsubscribe at any time. The North Korean despot was one of the only foreign leaders who didn't congratulate Mr. Biden on his presidential election win in November. During recent political speeches, he has also vowed to strengthen his nuclear weapons program. North Korea is known for testing the U.S. administrations with missile launches in an attempt to force the leaders back to the negotiating table. Scott Snyder, a senior fellow for Korea Studies and director of the Program on U.S.-Korea Policy at Council on Foreign Relations, CFR, warned North Korea could be a catastrophic threat to Mr. Biden due to his predecessor Donald Trump. He said, President Obama warned President-elect Trump in November 2016 that the most vexing international security threat he would face would emanate from North Korea. Two nuclear tests, myriad long-range missile tests, and 3 Trump-Kim summits later, the magnitude and likelihood of North Korea posing a catastrophic threat to U.S. national interests is greater than it was 4 years ago. Kim previously said there had been a major advancement in the Hermit nation's weapons technology earlier this year, before adding the regime is in the final stage of developing hypersonic weapons. Speaking during a 30-minute televised speech, he said, "We are in the final stages of test launching the intercontinental ballistic missile. Hypersonic missiles are said to be able to travel 4,000 miles per hour, potentially wiping out any region within 3 hours." Justin Hastings, a professor in international relations at the University of Sydney, added the country could be at risk of pushing the U.S. too far with its latest missile threats. He told news.com.au, North Korea has been developing increasingly sophisticated nuclear weapons and long-range missiles, and every time they test them it can lead to instability in the region. Trending the U.S. and its allies in the UN impose sanctions, but at the same time North Korea behaves very provocatively. They staged drills years ago which actually likely sank a South Korean warship. Every time they test a weapon there's a potential for the breakout of war, as there's always a chance of miscalculation, or that they will push too far and the U.S. won't take any more. North Korea has previously spoken of a close personal relationship between Kim and Mr. Trump. They met 3 times to discuss improving their relationship, as well as ending North Korea's nuclear weapons program. In contrast, North Korea attacked Mr. Biden last year by claiming he was in the final stage of dementia. A spokesman said, "Such a guy had the temerity to dare slander the dignity of the supreme leadership of the DPRK." It was the last-ditch efforts of the rabid dog expediting his death. Trending rabid dogs like Biden can help lots of people if they are allowed to run about. before it is too late. It is not clear what Mr. Biden did to provoke this reaction. Mr. Biden has also made it clear his foreign policy priorities lie elsewhere, which could include getting back into a 2015 nuclear deal with Iran that Mr. Trump previously withdrew from. Leif Eric, a professor at Ula University in Seoul, said the Biden administration's sequence of policy attention will likely be, get America's own house in order, strengthen U.S. alliances and align strategies toward China and Russia, and then address Iran and North Korea.